I do a show on Periscope that is called Inspirescope. So the first thing you should notice right off the bat is I have something that I'm already creating that is consistent. I'm not just going to go to a sponsor or go to someone and say, sponsor my Periscopes just for the heck of sponsoring my Periscopes. I actually have some type of series that I've created. So the first thing you should be thinking of is what can you consistently create on Periscope that is your passion, that is authentically you, that you have a gift for. No, there's no startup cost. I'm not charging you anything. NeverSettleClub.com is free. People, please tell her. like I'm the most transparent. I hate making money off of people. I try to make 90% of the income that I make is off of sponsors. 90% of how we built our company from scratch, and we have 6 employees now, has been from sponsors. And that's what I'm about to show you right now. So hold tight. So on Inspirescope, I give a daily dose of motivation. So this is my opening slide of my presentation. Okay, it's my opening slide of my presentation. My Inspirescope series is all about inspiration and using Periscope to help people do that. And I talk about motivation with substance and technology to help you achieve your goals and dreams. So that's what my series is about. So number one, know what it is that you can do frequently on Periscope. All right, now let's get into the actual content. Inspirescope show. So here's the deal. When you want to approach a sponsor about what it is you're periscoping, you got to show them exactly what it is that you're breaking down in each one of your periscopes. No, it's not Stephen Graham. So in my content, I have tips to inspire people, practical advice, uplifting content, interviews with other top periscopers, and obviously taking live audience questions. So this is what my content is for my show. So whatever your content is for your Periscope series, you need to put that on your slide. All right, now I'm going to go to slide number 3. This is only like 6-7 slides, by the way. Analytics. Sponsors, I don't care if it's your local store in your neighborhood, or a company that's created an app, or a national firm. They want to know that you can actually deliver some type of measurement for what you're charging. Some type of measurement for what you're charging. So inside of Periscope, you can get a bunch of analytics. You can see how many people were watching live. You can see how many people actually gave you a heart. So you can get all of this. But here's what we actually track. And this is where I think that makes a difference. I know I have 70% women following the Interscope show, 1,500 plus live views every week, 400 plus replays every week, 20,000 hearts. Average length of my scope is 26 minutes. And then since here's a really, really important point, since we also record and then our Periscope videos, we then put that up on YouTube. So we have our own, YouTube page. Where the heck is it? Am I on the internet right now? I don't know that I'm on the internet right now. No, it's not there. All right, so we have our own YouTube page. Anyway, that basically, you can see this if you go to NeverSettleClub.com/Inspirescope. No, don't have a hard time. J Wells 22. It's all about actually delivering value. It's all about delivering value. This is real. Like, I'm making money doing this right now. I'm going to tell you who my first sponsor is. So anyway, 300 YouTube views. So one of the things that we do, since Periscope's videos only last 24 hours, by the way, if you're getting a lot of value from this, please heart it up, because I need more hearts. And if you could, share this with others. If your friends or family are trying to figure out how to monetize Periscope, please invite others right now. In order to invite, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that coming in. If you want to invite others, key performance indicators. Yes. What are the sponsors' key performance indicators? That all depends on the sponsor. Right now, what I'm showing is what I can bring to the table as a discussion starter to then find out exactly how my content can help achieve the sponsor's goals. So anyway, I get approximately 8,000 views per month on this thing. So you move from the analytics to show them that you are tracking this. By the way, I know the average length of my minutes of my scope because we actually have, let me see if I can find that super fast. We actually have a Excel spreadsheet. Where is that? I wanted that to be in the presentation. Let me find it really quick. Hold tight. with me 1 second. Where the heck is it? There it is. Okay. So we actually have, come on, open up. We actually have an Excel spreadsheet for every single episode that I do. We grab that episode and we recognize the airtime that we actually went on. This, by the way, helps us gauge when we have the most viewers and what's working the best. Then we can actually see how many live viewers we've had on different scopes. You can see the growth or the lack thereof. The YouTube views that we're getting for those. So basically what I'm showing you is like we actually take it a step further beyond what just Periscope gives you in terms of its own analytics. You need to also grab your own statistics so that you can actually show that information to the sponsors. This is why I'm able to actually get real money from sponsors. Okay. Then what you have to do is you have to show your credibility. What makes you credible? So for me, I've been 15 years in the business trying to build my credibility, my expertise in technology and in the media. So your timing was perfect. Just got on the treadmill. Awesome, Andrew. That's great. So I'm talking about, for those that are just jumping in, I'm talking about how to monetize Periscope. And basically, I just gave you a couple of quick tips. You start off with having some type of regular series or regular scope that you would do. Name it, give it a name, something that a sponsor can connect themselves to. Secondly, break down exactly what the content is, okay? What the content is of your scope. Find sponsors that can equate to that are relevant to this type of content, to your type of content. Third, make sure that you are showing them that you have the ability to understand your market and the demographics. That you're not only getting analytics from Periscope itself, but you're also creating your own Excel spreadsheet to make sure that you're getting the statistics beyond what Periscope gives you. Great segment, back to the lab. Yes, Reggie, do it. Reggie's a member of the Never Settle Club. Shout out to all the Never Settle Club members. If you're in the house, get up in here, love it. But analytics for Periscope aren't viewable by anyone but the content owner. Oh, no, that's not totally true. That's not totally true. Followers can see some of that. Now, the fourth thing that I was getting to is in your credibility. You need a slide about your credibility. So this is my slide where I talk about, I'm credible, authentic, energetic, inspirational. I'm founder of the Never Settle Club. I'm a digital lifestyle expert. I'm on the Today Show. I'm a former Sirius XM radio host. And then I'm basically showing them images that's like real deal. So I'm on the Today Show. I'm on Rachel Ray. I'm on Dr. Oz. I've done speaking tours with Facebook. I've been Batman. I ride a moped and stop traffic in New York City just to Periscope. So the bottom line is you want to show your personality a little bit. You want to show who you are, what you're about, and why you're credible. Where can you get the analysis for your account? Yeah, basically, if you go to your settings, if you're on Periscope's home page of your app, basically go to your profile, and then you'll be able to see all of your previous broadcasts, and you'll be able to then see how many people actually viewed it live, how many people actually replayed it, and how many hearts you actually received. All right, now let's move on really quick here. Then what I do is I explain to them the opportunities that a sponsor can get with sponsoring the Inspire Scope show. The brand that I just recently signed is doing a product placement deal. But these are all the different ways that somebody could build up an entirely huge package, or you could just do any one of these things and just kind of like a la carte, make your own quick package. So you can do, this is stuff that you can do, people. You can do product placement. Why couldn't you have something behind you on the wall? Why couldn't you have something on your desk? Or why couldn't you be wearing a particular shirt or a pair of glasses or a particular watch? Why couldn't you be doing those things? A verbal brought to you by. I'll start doing this at the beginning of some of my scopes for the Inspire Scope series, a verbal brought to you by. You can do logo placement in my YouTube archive videos, so on and so forth. And you can give category exclusivity, which means you can beat that up. Yeah, no, I'm not even seeing if people are self-promoting on my cast. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you guys. See, I'm focused on giving you the information, right? Don't you need a direct deal with the company for product placement so they know to pay you? Yes. You don't want to just like do this for free. Now there are going to be some of you that are like, hey, I don't have a sponsor yet, or I don't have contacts to get a sponsor. In that case, what you want to do is then do something for free. You want to prove the model first. So do a barter. This is where you don't ask for money. This is where you ask for product. And you say, hey, give me some fisheye lens for my phone, because I'm going to be doing some stuff on Periscope and I want to have a wide angle lens, and I'm going to talk about your wide angle lens in my scopes. And when people ask me about it, I'm going to tell them where they can go and get it. And then track the analytics on all of those scopes. And at this point, all you did was receive product. But what you're doing is you're laying the framework and the groundwork for how you're going to show to paying sponsors what you've already done. The thing about the beauty of doing sponsorship deals, right? Sponsors don't need to know what you don't tell them. So if you do a deal that's barter, which means you're going to get something for free, and in exchange of getting that product for free, you're going to talk about it on your scopes. You could do that as a way to just set up the stage to then show another advertiser at a later different point in time what you've been doing. You don't have to say, I've been doing these barter deals. All you have to say is, I've been doing these sponsorships. All right? And then they're going to look at that and say, oh, they have been doing these sponsorships. So it's totally legit. So let me get back to the presentation. And exactly what I'm charging, so you can see what's going on. Now here are my packages. Thank you, Ethan. I'm just sharing with you my experiences and what I've been through in life. Everyone is smart in their own right. Everybody has a gift. I'm just blessed enough to know what my gift is and to be living spot on in my purpose and share the heck out of that with everyone else to live a better life. Barter is still sponsorship. Absolutely, Scott Chambers. Happens all the time. I'm glad you think it's obvious, and that's great. Go make it happen then. You don't need to watch the Periscope. If you know this is obvious, go do it and show people what you're doing so people can understand how they're making money doing it then. All right, so here are my packages. I'm starting off very, very conservative for a lot of people. My first month is a test package only. I'm allowing sponsors to dip their toes in the water and try this out, only for 1 month. And it's going to cost them $1,000 to do so. Now you got to remember, I'm also adding in tweets. I'm also adding in my social media promotion. It's not just the scopes themselves. But if they do a 3-month package, it's $2,000 to $2,600 per month, which is what I just signed up somebody for right now. So for 3 months, they're going to be paying me $2,200 a month. The reason why it shows a variable here is because it depends on the amount of things a sponsor decides they want to do. If someone decides they want to do the whole thing, they're going to pay the full amount. If they just do some a la carte, I'm going to do a smaller amount. If this is resonating with you guys, if this is helping in any shape, way, or form, please share this right now. Heart me up. I got to get like 50,000 hearts in just this one episode. Can we do that?